Hello and welcome to another LEGO bootleg review. Today we're looking at two sets based on the movie Captain Mar-Vell by XINH. On the front row is XINH set 0226, contains the figures Captain Mar-Vell, her in her sort of casual human disguise look, a Skrull, Mar-Vell training gear, Ronan the Accuser, Captain Mar-Vell in her regular uniform on, the planet she was on, I forgot the name of that. Carol Danvers in her training gear, and we have Nick Fury with his jacket look. On the second row we have set number X0250. We have Minn-Erva, we have a Skrull, Nick Fury, Phil Coulson in their younger forms, Yon-Rogg, Korath the Pursuer, he's the guy that goes "who?" when Star-Lord says "come on, Star-Lord." Bron-Char and Att-Lass. Okay then. As always, all of these minifigures come with a minifigure stand, same as the official LEGO stuff, which is based on a 3x4 plate. In terms of accessories, a lot of them have these little yellow punchy things. These are the ones where you just do that. Well, yep, that one fired out okay. A bit fidgety there, but oh well. And apart from that, she's got hairpiece. She's got an extra hairpiece, or this hat that you can use, this sort of shield officer hat, and a little shield plaque there, which is a bit blurry, not that nice. He has these purple punchy things, yellow punchy things. Ronan and Accuser here, they tried to copy the same thing that he had in the Guardians of the Galaxy set, but they had a huge mistake. This piece here does not have a hole on the top of the stud, which is how it normally is plugged in. So now you can't plug it in that way, and now this block is just sort of resting on top there. It's not plugged into anything, so it'll just fall off. So this hammer is pretty much just useless. It does have a cape, furry one side, shiny on the other. If you had XINH stuff, you know what to expect here. This cape is pretty decent. It's not as soft or fragile as the new LEGO capes, but it's not as hard as the old LEGO capes. So I actually really like the XINH capes. Much better than the flimsy garbage that Pogo does these days. So yellow stuff. And Nick Fury here, he also has one of these shield plaques. It's printed much sharper and shinier than this sort of American Eagle one. I call this the shield plaque. No, this is like the American Air Force plaque. And he also has a oversized pager printed on a 1x2 tile. They really could have printed this on a 1x1 tile. That would have made more sense. And back here she has a assault rifle, a stud shooter for him, sci-fi pistols for these two guys, more DCL stuff, and some katana blades. Starting on the left hand side here, we have Captain Mar-Vell in her most iconic look in the movie. If you compare this to the official LEGO stuff, the official LEGO one just can't compare, I think. This is actually better than the official LEGO one because it's far more detailed. The official LEGO one doesn't have any arm or leg printing, and this one just has those. I just remove her hair there, and then slightly rotating her around, you can see she's got side leg printing as well, just a little bit of detail, and side arm printing. Despite the side arm printing not continuing on the front or the back, they almost look like padding, like shoulder pads and armbands and stuff, so it doesn't look out of place. It actually looks alright. She even has a bit of side torso printing to continue the look all the way to the back. Now she does have these black hip prints, which do cut up the connection, but it's still overall quite good. Compared to LEGO printing, the lining here is a little bit on the thin side, a little bit too sharp, but I'm not too bothered. The overall print quality is pretty nice, the gold is pretty good, not smudging anything. The only problem with this figure is that there's a little bit of a blue ink on her eyebrow there, but that kind of looks like her weird blue blood that she has mixed with, the Kree blood, and when she's injured she doesn't quite have blue blood. So that's kind of cool. And if you don't, and for me personally, if I don't want her to have this guy, I can just swap her with any of the other Captain Mar-Vell heads I have in this set. So, yay, mistake bonus for me. That's a thumbs up, by the way. Next we have Carol Danvers. After she gets picked up by Nick Fury, she's wearing a 9-inch nails shirt because 90s reasons. And she has a SHIELD logo cap, which can be quite a useful accessory if you have like Agents of SHIELD minifigures previously released by XINH. You can just use that. Or maybe you have Steve Rogers trying to like blend into SHIELD or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Now we got our Skrull here, and he is wearing the uniform of the main Skrull in the movie, so I'm just gonna consider him that character. Unlike the LEGO Skrulls, they have a completely different headpiece. Now the Lego one has their own custom piece, I believe, and here they just use the green goblin hat, which kind of makes this look like an intergalactic worm turkey. But does have printing all the way around. It's just, yeah, this back bit doesn't really do it for me. So to make this better, I would sort of just sand this and cut this down. This looks like a little tail there. I don't like it. He does have arm printing on both sides. Oop. And of course back printing. Just with the hat, he has a angry face, so that's a bit different. Next we have Mar-Vell in training gear. This is where I don't like this kind of pad printing on the shoulders. Without this, it looked even more odd. Like he's just got look like sleeveless shirt for training gear, which would be okay. But in this case, I would have preferred that the entire arm was just molded in a grey color and just leave it at that. Have him have long sleeves. This does look a little bit weird like that. Or perhaps get a Gundam marker pen and just color around the edges there to make it look a bit better. Same problem goes with Captain Mar-Vell there in her training gear. He's got a lot of like different prints and stuff on his face to make it look a bit different from a generic sort of just human face. Torso print is okay, and back print is okay too. And this print is pretty much the same as Captain Mar-Vell one. That just like draws on breast lines and added little black hips, and nothing too special there. Ronan Accuser here is different from the official Lego one because the official Lego one's based on Guardians of the Galaxy. This one's based on Captain Mar-Vell. So he's got like green stuff all over him. Not a fan of the green just squares on his boots. Could have done without that. He doesn't have any back prints. Some shoulder gauntlet prints. Gauntlet prints I mean. And back detail prints. So overall this is a nice figure. A nice alternative to the official Lego one. If you want him to look more like, you know, the Captain Mar-Vell look of him. Next up we have her original gear color Captain Mar-Vell. This isn't quite the same design as her regular look in the red and blue. Some of the linings are slightly different, but I'm fine with that. Maybe some of the color changings cause some of the lines to be a bit different as well. But she is also painted all the way around, just like a regular look, and the print quality here is pretty decent. Skipping her because she has pretty much the same stuff as Mar-Vell training gear there, and we come to Nick Fury. He has a few like patches there, stitch patches on top of his eyebrow. That's cool, I guess. And he's wearing this brown jacket look. And like I say, he's got this pager which is also printed quite nicely, and nothing too special around him on the back. Just a decent young Nick Fury figure to have. Starting on left here, she does have a different design to all the other Kree soldiers, as well as Captain Mar-Vell. Her legs are the same, but you see her torso, in fact she altered slightly, gave her a strap, as well as some scarves, like black detailing. So that's kind of cool. They could have just given us like the same body as the other ones. That would have been good enough, but they went the extra mile there and actually changed this. She, much like Captain Mar-Vell, also has side arm print, but no side leg print or back leg print, which is a bit of a shame. So I guess they chipped out a little bit on there, and same with the other soldiers as well. They didn't print the rest of the legs or the side of the torso, but she still has side arm print and back toe. I guess if you want to like complete and make her look better, you would have to buy like 6 more Captain Mar-Vells, just like swap the legs out. Damn it. She does have a back face, angry face, so that's nice. A bit different there. We have another Skrull here. This looks like one of the more sort of soldier level Skrulls, not the main one. And here they actually used one of the elven hair pieces as a replacement, which I think is much better than the other option, which looks like a giant space turkey worm thing. But this is, I guess, accurate enough. The skin on him is a bit too green though. They're sort of copying the official Lego minifigure, but I would have preferred a darker green for this character. Back body print and front body print, so it's pretty much the body, at least, and the face is a copy of the Lego one. Nick Fury here has a happier face, no scratches on him, that's why he's happy, just without the jacket, and he also has a secondary face as well, so pretty good uniform, like gun strap prints there. Young Agent Coulson here, face looks nothing like Agent Coulson, well neither did the original figure I guess. He doesn't look like the official Lego one or the previous Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. one. It is a slightly new design, but it's mostly just a character head on a suit, and without the context or anything you wouldn't recognize him to be Agent Coulson. Mar-Vell here in his standard uniform. You can see these last few, they're all the same uniforms, but they do have the different skin colors printed around the collar area, so that's kind of nice. They have the same arm prints as Captain Mar-Vell and the other woman soldier, and I took his like bushy beard off so you can see underneath that he does have a beard printed there, so that's nice. And Mar-Vell here also has a secondary face, a more scared face, and damn it, it looks like he's eyes, like pupils, and the mouth area is misaligned, not printed properly, so now he looks like he's got the got milk face. That's annoying. So overall, I do highly recommend this set. First of all, the overall clutch and plastic quality of these figures are pretty awesome, pretty excellent. I am quite happy with them. The print quality is also pretty nice as well. Aside from one or two mistakes and scratch marks sort of just printed on there, overall it's pretty decent. And if you do have a particular one that's printed quite badly, I'm pretty confident to say if you buy a second set, you should be totally fine to replace that figure. And here's the thing, if you don't have the official sets, this is a great way to get a bunch of minifigures from the movie, but even if you do have the official sets, they only have a few characters from it, and if you just want to fill it out to make it feel more complete, this adds to your experience even if you have the official LEGO set. So I think this is so these two sets are a great way to do that. One thing I will note is, that I haven't said in a while in some of these videos, that the skin tone on the flesh colored plastic is a little bit off compared to the LEGO stuff. They seem a little bit more tinted red than regular LEGO plastic, so that's something to be concerned about. But still, that's not too big of a deal. Overall, these two are still pretty excellent sets in their own right. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below. Of course, take care, have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.